Greetings!
Hello, welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing more Map Lab's Halloween Horror 7 The Grid 2. That's a big name. Welcome in. Currently November 8, 2025 at 3:10 p.m. local time. And we're going to be picking up where I left off on Thursday reviewing the Halloween Horror 7 challenge. Up with chat. Hi Dan Scart, welcome. Hi Wally Dreamer, good to have you here. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi Boom Donuts and hi Matt. Is J4 hit? I don't know. Let's look at that. Which one? Coded. Which one is J? Got A through E.
Greetings!
There's no J coded. Hi Spike Shark Gaming, welcome. Had the stream volume at 50%. Oh yeah, no worries. It's probably better to have it that way than full volume. The scam. Coded, you gotta pick from the grid. You can't pick J. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm really excited to play more of this challenge because I enjoyed streaming the challenge on Thursday. Had a lot of fun with some of the entries. I mean, I can't imagine what's next. We already, with Outbreak and Permaneo especially, were two of the most standout entries in memory of any challenge. So this has already been a fantastic competition. I was a little unhappy with my reviewing system during the last stream, and I have a feeling I'm still going to be unhappy with it this stream. I did some tweaks to the review form, and before we get started with the next map, I wanted to actually finish re-reviewing the entries from last time. So I changed my format, and I have some adjusted scores. I still feel like the scores don't quite line up with subjectively how I feel about the maps. Maybe what I should do is I should do what Lucia does and just use a tier list maker. Not only are tier lists kind of funny, it's like a trend, it's like a meme, but I think that's actually a good way to review things because it's purely subjective. Just you have to rank them against each other. Maybe I'll do that. But for now, these are the adjusted scores. I re-reviewed the ones from last time. I have both an average score and also a weighted average because I feel like the theme category and the immersion category, which is the two that I added, they're not as important as the presentation and engagement. So for my overall scores, I didn't want to weight things heavily based on these pretty arbitrary scores of like how well did you follow the theme. Because I think a map that doesn't follow the theme but is excellent is better than a map that does follow the theme but isn't as good, you know? I still feel like I did Sleeping Angel dirty because while I didn't particularly enjoy the map, it was a ton of work to set something like that up. It's a technical marvel. So I think it deserves more points than I gave it. The way you do it gives me tips on what stuff is missing from the maps. That's good. Actually, I appreciate that. But I do feel like my scores are too rigid. Like, for example, I have a category for how well the mapper used materials. And I was thinking about that today. I'm like, does that really matter at the end of the day? Like, from a player's perspective, it's not about did you use good textures. It's about did it feel like a real place? Did it inspire your imagination? I feel like maybe my reviews are a little bit too technical, and I need to improve that a little bit. But for now, just to show off the new review sheet, let's re-review last one, which was Sunny Patch Grove. Find that. Wrong one. So, Sunny Patch Grove. OSHA approval bonus points. You know, I think maps are better when they violate OSHA, actually. I think that makes the map more enjoyable if it's not safe. It's kind of the whole theme of Half-Life is, like, unsafe environments, hazardous environments. Sunny Patch Grove was a really good map. Like, so, like what I was just talking about, I have this category for material selection improved the overall presentation. Doesn't that really matter? Because in Sunny Patch Grove, there's very few materials. It's like solid colors mostly. But it's still a good map because that's the aesthetic that they were going for. But I also don't want to give points for that when other mappers probably spent more time selecting materials and it helped their present. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard to score the maps against one another because each map is trying to do something different. So it's almost like each map needs its own rubric. Like what I try to do when I make maps is very different from what I think a lot of people do. I have just like I'm reading my old scores. That's how I'm doing this so fast. I have a certain concept that I want to try out. Like I want to do something with an NPC, and have some kind of an interaction or some kind of a like setting. Have just like a concept, and I try to like make some version of that within the time limit. But I'm never really happy with my maps because it never turns out the way I imagine it. It's like what Beef Bacon said during the last stream. I asked him how he plans his maps for things like Outbreak. Outbreak was the greatest map of all time, right? And Beef Bacon said, the creator of Outbreak said, I think of something in my head and then I make it. And I thought that was the most unsatisfying answer I've ever heard. Like, I do too, but it doesn't turn out like that. How do you do it? I added a category for using NPCs, but I made the total for the engagement category go up to 110%. My thinking is for maps that don't have NPCs, they can still get 100 if they do everything else perfect. But NPCs are like bonus points. So like a map like Permaneo is still a 100 because it's pretty much perfect gameplay wise, but because it doesn't have NPCs, it doesn't get those bonus points. The bonus points could maybe make up for other things. I think Beef Bacon needs to record his mapping. Yeah, I would love that. I would take notes, actually. I don't, if I do watch like mapping streams, usually it's more of like a background thing. I don't pay a lot of attention, but I think if I could watch Beef Bacon's process, I would very carefully watch and observe and try to learn. I think there's a lot to learn from the way that he's able to accomplish so much within such a condensed time frame. Really incredible. Hi, Meneth. Welcome. Oh, who else is streaming right now? You know, normally, like, a lot of times streamers don't want people to mention other streamers in chat, but I'm totally okay with that right now. I'm just curious. I added some new gameplay categories too. Replayability. So this is Sunny Patch Grove. Sunny Patch Grove didn't really have any replayability. Not that it wasn't a good map. It was a great map, but it didn't have any elements that made me feel like I wanted to go back and play it again. I would say I enjoyed the plot, even though the story was very minimal, and the conclusion was excellent. Beef Bacon is an insanely talented madman. I agree. We may never know how he does it. Did I get all these categories right? I was doing that kind of fast. Oh, I said it used an NPC. I don't think it did. There weren't really any NPCs. This was more of a narrative, like scripted sequence kind of map, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do factor that into my scoring when I'm comparing it against other entries. Does Beef Bacon have pre-made assets? Yes. And that was something he talked about on the stream too. Some of the Zen assets were pre-made, as well as some of the Combine assets were from an asset library by Ross. Ross made Permaneo and is an excellent mapper who also does custom assets. I think that's something that I want to improve on for myself, is like, when I'm going to make an entry, how do I get like a solid library of assets and like almost a style guide right off the bat so I know what I'm going to be using. That's something I really fumbled with Mechanophobia, I think, which we'll see later. By the way, this soundtrack that's playing is the Raising the Bar Salvation soundtrack. A really good mod. It was the first mod I ever streamed, I think. Well, technically I think it was Raising the Bar Redux Division 2 was the first one I streamed. How immersive was Sunny Patch Grove? I'm going to give it points. It's not as immersive as a realistic map would be because it had that sort of VHS sort of analog horror kind of vibe to it, but it got me really engrossed in the story. Like I was hooked on what was going to happen. I was going to ask for the music. Yeah, I should have something on stream that shows what I'm playing. I'm just playing it from a YouTube video though, so I don't have, it's not like Spotify integration. It's not playing from local on my computer or anything like that. It's just a YouTube video in another tab. I'm also going to do written notes this time, and the way that I want to do written notes is like a retrospective. I want to say what went well, what didn't go well, and what would I improve. Now, obviously, it's not my map, but if I was the mapper, how would I improve it? I find that format works really well for me because I've been doing that for years, basically. Something I learned from when I was in high school robotics, and then I use it a lot in like retrospectives, agile Scrum retrospectives as a software developer. So I think that's a tried and true way for me to organize thoughts. Last time I was just saying I'm just going to write about each of the maps, and I think having these questions helps me organize a little bit better. What did I write last time? I said scared me in ways the other entries didn't. Ross says it feels they're targeted at source mappers who know what to expect. Yeah, I'm going to just copy what I wrote last time and put that into the what I liked category. I'm going to try to limit it to one thing I really like and one thing I really don't like in my feedback, just for making it more concise, because I tend to ramble otherwise. Like last time, you can see I wrote a lot. My least favorite thing about Sunny Patch Grove was, I think, there wasn't a lot to do. It was very scripted. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not as good as a map where you get lots of interactions. Sunny Patch Grove not have a lot of gameplay interactions to encourage replayability. That's really all I've got. I don't have a lot of negative things to say about it. I thought it was very well executed for what it was trying to be. Would I improve? I've been saying this on almost every single entry, but I think every entry needs a better intro and outro. That's almost not specific to this map. Like, the maps that did have a good intro and outro were Permaneo and Outbreak, my favorites, but I felt like all of the other maps, I didn't really have enough context for who was the main character, what are we trying to do. This map doesn't really need that, to be fair. I don't know. What would I do? What would I change about Sunny Patch Grove? Maybe extending the intro to build more suspense and ease us into this real environment. This is kind of it's weak. I don't know. I don't know what I would improve. More puzzles and mechanics would lead to more subtle scares. Like, have something where you need to do more than just like collect an item. You have to go interact with something, and then maybe you see that creepy guy that was following you out of the corner of your vision. I'm kind of grasping at straws. I don't have a lot of things I would change about this map, I don't think. Okay. That was my score for Sunny Patch Grove. It looks like Sunny Patch Grove with the modified scoring system actually tied with Shadow Waltz and Eldritch Caverns, which is interesting. Another reason why I think maybe I should just start doing a subjective scoring system, because like if they're all gonna round out to the same score, what's really the point of scoring them? Oh, we'll think about it. We'll adjust it. But let's play some Map Labs. How's everybody doing today? Danskart, are you ready for me to play your entry? Because I could definitely play your entry next. Yes, sir. Okay. I've been really excited to play your entry because I can tell from the title that it's going to tie into Entropy 02. And we never got any background lore on the one-off mention of the District 6 killer. So let's find out. Before I start, I'll quick check settings. On normal. Everything looks good. Sound looks good. Doing good? That's good. Play District 6. District 6 killer is on the loose. Last seen somewhere in District 6. Ooh. We can tell already that it's a Metro cop. We don't know anything else about him. Why did I expect to have a night vision when I turned on the flashlight? It's like I'm thinking of this as an Entropy Zero add-on. Oh, the rain sound cut out. That's interesting. I like the lightning and thunder effect, though. Did I miss a subtle scare out this window? I feel like there's going to be, like, the District 6 killer is visible or something, but I didn't see him. I do really like this view from the window. I didn't even notice the Citadel at first, but I can see the way the street lamps contrast with the yellow lights from the windows is really cool. I also really like this Combine, what do you call that? The, like, broadcast test feed. There's a name for that, I'm sure, but I don't know what you call it. The problem with looping sound in your ambience. Worries. I like the atmosphere a lot. So Dansgar, out of curiosity, obviously this doesn't affect your map at all, but did you try to find anything out about the original lore of the District 6 killer? I think that Niker had in mind, Niker 107 had in mind that it's a reference to like a Gary's Mod RP thing. I don't really know I don't remember. I think I talked to Blix about it like a long time ago, but remember. Oh no. That was a good jump scare because I walked straight into it. Nothing happened, like nothing popped out at me. I just walked directly into it. It is pretty morbid to see someone like that in a Source game, though. The only person you talked to was XD. Oh, did he help you work on this? Or he would have made some really good assets. The flashlight isn't working. Not a good sign. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh.
Hey, over here.
Oh.
Hurry, in my apartment.
Oh wow, there's voice acting. Is that? Ooh, a map.
Come on, quickly.
Oh no, let me see this map
Quickly.
first.
Hide inside the crate.
They're here. It's a big map. Oh my goodness. This is a good idea, man. Okay, I don't think we're actually in any danger, so I'm gonna look at this map a second. We're here. This must be that courtyard that I was looking out over. There's a big building or like maybe a street, like an intersection. Things power outage would draw attention to Overwatch to send an investigation squad. Is that what we're trying to do, maybe? Basement 2. Also, I don't know what this Combine equals question mark Metrocop ask. I can't really make heads or tails of this yet, but maybe it will make sense. Giving you side eye. Look at that side eye. Very poorly drawn. Yeah, the texture compression doesn't help, which is definitely something that has bitten me before, and that also happened in Permaneo, because the textures are always compressed. It's hard to read text sometimes, even if it's really visible on the texture sheet. This feels very claustrophobic. Oh boy. Didn't see my flashlight. Uh-oh.
That was close. Well, at least that thing is gone. Actually, let me show you the plan I came up with on how to get out of here. Maybe you can help me.
Why is this voice so familiar?
Pay attention to the visual fidelity of the plan. It gets the job done, and I did not have any time whatsoever.
That's actually fun meta. Does he know?
So basically, we have 4 power boxes in this apartment complex.
This is one of your guys' voices, but I don't know
below us,
which one of you.
and 2 in the basements.
Is this you, Danscart? I don't think it is.
What I want you to do is you get to the floor below us, turn off the one there, and then on your way out, you should have easy access to the other two
called?
generators in the basement.
That's why it sounds so familiar.
And I'm hoping, if we're lucky, that Overwatch might notice that power outage and send a patrol to investigate.
Okay, that clarifies it.
So, that's it. Take out the power box here and the two in the basement, and we're out of here.
There's one basement there, and we're trying to cut the power so Overwatch will send soldiers or Metro Cops in. Also, hi Bogey, welcome. Good to see you here. How did you know that it was called? I think we're ready. I had another thought a minute ago, and then I forgot what it was. Oh, I didn't do a sound check today. Does my mic sound okay? Let me actually wait 1 second. I think I changed something. Okay. My mic sound okay? I should have done that before a stream. I'm sorry. Always such a scramble to get everything together when I start streaming. I don't know what these little things represent. Are those the APCs or Striders or little buildings? All good? Okay, that's good. You're having a great stream? Yeah, I'm really enjoying playing Danskart's map. I'm kind of taking it slow. I didn't put the timer on. I'm sorry. I'll trust that I won't get stuck on this one, because I want to play it all the way through. I just need to look at... How do I get to the first power box? It should be... I guess it's like across the... in the courtyard over there? Well,
Anyways,
that...
good luck.
Well... Not sure why we couldn't go this way earlier. There must have been something blocking the path I didn't take note of. Hi Gildon, welcome. I'm playing Danskart's map. Oh. There's a little, not an outlet, but a little power thingy there. Oh, there he is. Oh boy. Quite vulnerable here. Ikuchi, welcome. We're playing the MapLabs map by Danskart. Is this the generator? Wait, is this what I'm trying to do? No, I think that's just opening a door. Can I open it the other way? I see. So this is a little Combine safe house. That. You guys hear that? Oh, metal beams. I can't break those. I can probably break this one, though. Also, we have a shadow because of map base 8. Awesome. Oh, I need a crowbar to break that. I've never played Monster Hunter. Can't really comment on that. Oh, there he is. I wonder what the deal is with this guy. He doesn't seem like... Oh, boy. Oh. Like a zombie. Okay, I can, He didn't like that. I think I closed on his toe. Ah! I'm glad I can sprint. Am I supposed to have a HUD, by the way? Okay. What am I trying to do here? I got turned around. I know I need crowbar to get through there. I did something with a button, but I couldn't quite follow what it was. Button. This might be the generator. So it was intended to not have HUD. Okay, just wanted to make sure because we had a bug before where. Oh, thanks for the sip. I got a key. Oh, and radio. Oh, he doesn't like the radio. Thanks for the healing. I will take a sip as soon as I'm not being chased. I'm being chased. Okay, I can't. Oh. Am I Gordon Freeman? Whoa, no way. I wouldn't have expected that. Poor Gordon. Thanks for the sip. I like how this door is slightly ajar, so you have to interact with it to open up the space where the threat is. This gives the player a little bit more agency, because it's like I'm safe while the door is angled. I have to open the door all the way to open the threatened area, and then of course when I go in, then I'm locked in. I think that's a good way to set up like a dangerous area where there's a stalker enemy. Freeman is indeed free. Yeah, I wonder if that's because that's the default like player model in Map Base 8, or if that's something that you intended, Danskart. Oh, which way are we going? Going some way. Okay. Going this way. The way we're going. Freeman, you fool! To lose him, so maybe I can here now. I don't think he knows where I am. I have the crowbar, but I don't think I can use it as a weapon against him. There's a problem where if I used a different male model, the protagonist would say, take this medkit when he's next to a medkit. Really? That shouldn't, it shouldn't, the player each, like, class name context shouldn't change based on which model you're using. So that's weird. Usual. He doesn't see me. Out. Oh, that's cool. That's a good way to do that. Yeah, I bet he can't get through here. Okay. Take a look at this guy. Oh, maybe let's not take a look at this guy. What happened to him? Make him like this? Like, is he infested with something? Is he like Jeff from Half-Life Alyx? We'll find out. I gotta get to that generator. I think this is the power box, so I gotta turn this off. Do it. Oh, if I did it. Say that I did it. Feels like the power is still on. I need to do something else. It's just reusable? Wait, so is it on or off? It opens the locked door. That's supposed to be my objective, right? To turn off the power box? Load door was locked. Oh. Love the fact that he changed from using Metro Police animations to zombie animations. Yeah. Yeah, it gives the sense that you're being pursued by like a creature. Well, they had to add a delay to the power box. Yeah, I'm not sure if the power box is, oh no, on or off. So we made it out of the apartment. According to the map, I thought the power box was supposed to be over here. See how well I can read maps, chat. Axe. Not in there, although it does look like something happened there. Uh-oh. Not a good sign. Oh, this door. I like that it's just like, there's just a little piece of combine machinery visible behind a brick wall. Every mapper would know how to read maps? No, absolutely not. I can make maps, I can't read maps. That's where the power... Oh, that looks like the power box. Is that the power box? I can get over there. Door looks unusual. It is sticking out of the wall, so that probably means that there's no way to get through it. Ooh, nice use of volumetrics. Fake volumetrics. Voltage, that seems relevant. Got a bad feeling about that. Not going that way. It did look like that corpse was like going to get up again. It was in the zombie slump pose. Oh. Block is based off of my apartment? Oh, that's so cool. It's always nice mapping from references. Cry of Fear vibes. Look at that. Might be an ambush. The graffiti of the corpse face. Really likes his flamethrower. Or something else might be going on. I have a feeling this might tie in with Shadow Apartment somehow. Oh, I don't know my own strength. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upend the fridge. Oh, this is your home. Oh, that's especially awkward. Sorry, Danskart. Nice kitchen, though. Oh, except for the radioactive waste in the sink. I'm sorry about that. Probably get someone to check that out. Based off of Danskart's place, I'm slightly worried about the sheer amount of cooked things. Yeah. Nice crib, Danskart. Oh, is this your computer? That's actually really cool. That's meta. You can see Hammer. Look at the Viz leaves in this map. Is this your room, Danskart? You share a room? You've got 2 beds. Oh. The harpoon model doesn't get used very much. It's from the fisherman in Half-Life 2 Lost Coast. Your brother's bed. Oh. Does your brother ever get, like, do you watch you use hammer, or does he get annoyed by you staying up all night using hammer to make maps? Or how does that usually work with the two of you sharing a space? The thought crossed my mind. I've seen the hammer on computer thing a lot. I've seen meta-narrative maps, but I've not seen a meta map where you have to look at a hammer map image on a PC to solve progression. That is a really good idea. I see the floor is breakable. Needs to break this floor. Maybe I can move the couch. The fridge. I can use the fridge. Older brother, he moved to the UK. Oh, I see. Okay, the fridge was not helpful breaking the floor. I thought I had the solution. Let's start jotting down an idea for a future horror map where the story is hidden in the map source file, so you have to explore it in Hammer to see. That would be fun from a meta perspective, but that would be so frustrating, like, for people to actually play through. What if people are playing and they don't know how to use Hammer? You know, if I had understood, like, Map-Base 8 features and the fact that Map-Base 8 is in Map Labs, this Map Labs, better, I would have liked to do a horror map where all the mechanics are based around looking at mirrors. Like maybe there's like a mirror universe and there are things that only exist in mirrors. I think that could be a cool gameplay mechanic. Bonus or standalone thing for mapping nerds. Yeah, that makes sense. Something where it's like you don't need to do that to play the map. That's great. Does your bathroom really look like this? Boiler over here. Interesting bathroom. No mirror, even though we have a player model. I am kind of stuck. Don't tell me. I know I have to go through that floor. I just don't know how to break the floorboards. Thought maybe the couch was the way to be movable. Bathroom is the most inaccurate. Yeah, that makes sense. It's hard to do. Like, in source maps, you want everything to be a little bit bigger than reality because otherwise the player will get stuck. To do here. I can throw down there that will make a difference. Like, corpse is the one to trigger the floor to break, but I. Push the corpse around. I don't think I'm solving this correctly. I'm missing. Maybe a hint? No, no hints yet, because I want to. If I get a hint, then I have to say that I got stuck, and I don't want to say that I got stuck. You know what I mean? There's gotta be some item that I missed. I wasn't paying attention to. Maybe I have to stack some. No, it's got to be that floor, right? Got to be the floor. I don't think it's this side of the floor because there's like a support underneath. I feel like break the floor. Yeah. Can I use the crowbar again? Maybe a hint would be good, actually. Oh, wait, can I use this crowbar? I think so. Yeah, I'm afraid to say that I'm stuck. Oh, it's like a weight thing. Okay. I don't know if I would have gotten that. Where'd I put them? Weight trigger. Can't jump here either. I don't think I'm doing this correctly. Guys, what am I doing wrong? I'm putting it on the wrong part of the floor. It actually needs to be there. Red's advice was you need more props than you'd think. Okay. Let's get more props than we'd think. I get the toilet. That's actually pretty cool. There's a pipe. Oh boy. Okay. So what? I wonder if it was scripted to only fall for the toilet. That was gnarly. Okay, so we got through that area. We have to go down one more floor. Ooh. Got stuck here after placing the fridge and toilet, so it needs to be a lot of props. I see. Down one more. Go all the way to the bottom. Here's the power box. So we finally have the first power box. I don't know if it's on or off. I hope that it's on. That's off. Not a good sign. Open that door. If I press it again. Door? No. Needed 5 props. Okay. I think what I would have done for that is every time you place a prop, have the screen shake a little bit and have like a creaking sound. And you need to make it obvious that like more props or like creaking. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Expecting the killer to be around.
Hey, over here. Seems you took down the second one. Good job.
Nice.
I got the fuse box on the roof.
Well, I like that
The door
skybox.
to the second basement's open. You might be able to get in there. Listen,
Nice.
I'll be on my way to join you. I'm gonna make my way to you now. Hold on. What?
Or creak when you walk on it.
Get the hell away from me. Back off.
No. No. Wow. Alright, cult. Better get out of here. Bye. So sad. Crowbars. I already have one though. Water. Oh, that broke the crowbar. I see, so it's like a single-use item. Use the other crowbar to break the second beam. There we go. I like this little hallway. There's lots of shapes, you know? The inset into the floor, the inset into the walls, the pipes, it just got a lot of definition to it. This looks kind of creepy. It's like a control room or something. Projected texture lighting. Oh. Oh no. It's him. What happened to him? He does not look normal. I like that radio. Uh-oh. 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 Half-Life is just the beginning. Oh, I see. Oh no, I locked him in here with me. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, okay. Got me. I like that music. What is the music from? Oh, I'm stuck. Got stuck in a loop. Oh no. Weird, because the first time that didn't happen. It auto-saved in the murder closet, exactly. Okay, he should be able to get around. Okay, now we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Nope. We do a little Five Nights at Freddy's. How do I... Oh boy. I should already have the crowbar. I remembered getting one. Never mind. There's one crowbar. Doesn't know where I am. I like these sharp shadows. Like, that looks super cool. Peace out, fellas. Oh, thanks for watching, Wally Dreamer. Appreciate it. I need a generator in here. I'm stuck. Thanks for the lurking. Another crowbar. Oh, there's zombies in here too. How would I escape if he corners me in here? Okay, I can't use this radio to distract him like the other one. Uh-oh. Oh. I killed myself with the door. Oh, man. Spooky dookie. Yeah, we're playing Halloween Horror 7. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I got into an autosave loop here. Yeah. You might be able to improve that with Save Dangerous. Then it only, well, no, because the first time I did it, I survived, so that would still save even if it's a Save Dangerous. Problem. If there's anything in here. Uh-oh. Autosave could be before pressing the radio? Oh, yeah. do I get this crowbar and then not get killed? I can't jump, so... Oh. Oh, it's this autosave again. No! I can probably F6 if I get through it. I haven't been using quick saves. Maybe that's my bad, to be honest. I think I lost him. Oh, I didn't lose him. Breaks my heart seeing you suffer. No, it's all good. Normal. Why can I not? Oh, no. Not letting me pick it up. Okay, that might actually be a bug. I think it's because I already have one. Oh, why can't I pick up more than one? I have two hands. Where do I go for the last crowbar? Very heavy automatic crowbars. It would be interesting if it was something automatic that you could like put on the door and it would like, or put on the beam and it would like deploy and break the beam. Oh, he got me. Oh no, doorway. The humble Payday 2 drills. Yeah, it is like that. Okay. Oh. I juke him. Watch this, chat. I think this is actually a really good chase scene. Kind of feels like Outlast. Payday 2 is hilariously getting DLC again. Oh, really? Wait, isn't there already a Payday 3? Or am I mistaken about that? Payday is one of those series that I kind of missed out on. I never played it. I would totally play it on a collab stream with friends. Payday 3 flopped hard? Oh, no. Too bad. Didn't they switch engines? Like, was Payday 1 Source? I feel like one of them was Source Engine, actually. That can't be right. I never played it. Maybe the last crowbar isn't here. Oh, he found me. Gotta be another crowbar around here. Trying to find that crowbar. Probably in here, although I'm gonna get cornered. Oh, I see. There's a door we can open over here. That's cool. Both the doors are closed now. This looks like the mold from Shadow Apartment. Very familiar.
Protection team, be advised. Accomplices operating in area 6 zone. All units, verdict code on
Maybe. Oh, he just go through the door? He did. Oh. So he was a Shadow Walker all along. Oh, what's he gonna do? Yeah. That was a good twist. Fresh Trooper, Cult, and SB Gaming tested. Nice. Voice actor by Cult for Guy. Kylo was Cop 1. I didn't expect that. Crash Trooper was Cop 2. I don't remember where the custom cop voice acting was. E2 and EZU assets. Oh, here's the cop voices. Real Shadow Walker was the friends we made along the way. Oh, so now we get to see that area during the daytime. That's a really cool idea for a background map. It's like a crime scene. I love background maps that are like an epilogue to the map. You get to see like what happened after. It's so cool. Good job, Dan Scart. That was awesome. Also, hi Beef Bacon. I'm glad you could make it. Half-Life 1 Scream Combine Soldiers. I almost don't want to click off of this background map because it's so good. Hopefully I don't miss anything. Did the scanner just take a picture of Halloween Horror 7? Because that's awesome. Let's do a little reviewing. That was District 6. Presentation-wise, I thought it was pretty good. I liked a lot of the geometry. Like, I noticed even in things like connecting hallways, there were always interesting shapes, forms, kind of filling out the environment. It used, like, light and shadow really well, too. I noticed you had a lot of sharp shadows, and some of those were from projected textures, but I think some of the sharp shadows weren't from projected textures, so maybe you just had, like, no ambient light. I don't know if you had to turn down bounce lighting or something to get that effect, but it looked really good. Monster Cop appears in the background somewhere. Oh, nice. I don't see it anywhere. It hasn't come out yet. Color contrast was good. I noticed things like red lights to direct where the player goes, or like to indicate there's danger. It seems like all of the Combine stuff that I needed to interact with was lit up, so I always could see light through doorways, things like that. In one of the windows. Ooh, let me check it out. Maybe I missed it. I think either I missed it or I'm looking right at it and I just don't see it. Either is possible. Maybe it's that window right there. It looks like there's like a room. I don't see anything in it. Scanner took a pic of him and ran away. Okay. That makes sense. It's okay that I missed it. I gotta do my review for him, but I love backgrounds where there's like subtle storytelling like that. I liked the nighttime 2017 look, especially with the skybox. I thought that was a good setting for a horror map. Props were good. Like I said, I liked the skybox. The buildings were good. I felt like the soundscapes were too quiet. It's kind of it's a nitpick, but I did feel like, especially at the beginning where the rain sound wasn't looping, I felt like there could have been more going on with sound. maybe a little bit more with music as well. Although I did notice some custom music in it at one point. Like during the last like chase area, there wasn't any music, I don't think. Like, there was music. Okay. It's very subtle. It's like background. Yeah, that's custom music too. Music was from Map Labs. That makes sense. Wish I got into the habit of making background maps. I always like seeing them. Yeah, I like that they are, you can do them during the bonus period. I don't think I would ever take time out of a challenge to do the background map. I like that music. Definitely NPCs interacted with the environment, which is something I always love to see. There were some, like, semi-empty areas near the beginning, but I would say overall the level of detail was really good. There's always something in every room. There's details, props, just kind of breaking up the environment. I was not able to play through without getting stuck. I got stuck on the puzzle where the stuff fell through the floor. Puzzle mechanics would be the disposable crowbars. I thought that was an interesting twist on like the find an item puzzle. It's like a battery puzzle or something, but making it a breakable item you use to get through a barrier made it very clear what you have to do. It's almost like finding keys in a Zelda game, like that. I've made a background map for this next fix to make it up to Red Zombie, so I don't keep sending him fixes with like one change. That'll be cool. I think that one change was important though. That was adding the depot back in. A new or existing NPC? Yes, there was a new NPC in the form of the District 6 killer. I'm not sure, like, code-wise, if he was a citizen, if he was a Metro Cop, or if he was a Shadow Walker. Animation-wise, it looked like he was using some citizen animations, and some, or maybe Metro Cop animations, and some zombie animations as well, which was cool. I absolutely understood the story and the idea. No bugs. I found something I thought was a bug, which is that you can't carry multiple crowbars. That's bug adjacent. Also, there was the power boxes. It's not clear when they're powered on or not. Kind of a bug. Those are both, like, they're not really bugs, but it's bug-like. Mix of zombie and Metro Cop animations. I thought that was really cool because, like, at least from a player perspective, it feels like a new creature. It's a new enemy. It's something we haven't encountered before, and that made it more interesting. I had a lot of fun. I was jump scared at a few points. I was sad when my buddy died, even though Source Ragdolls are a little bit hard to take seriously, but it was still a good scene, I thought. So definitely it evoked emotions. I also really liked the twist at the end. I was surprised by that. It was well paced, I would say so. I don't think it felt too long. I know I spent a long time playing it. Have I been streaming for an hour already? What? Crazy. I guess it was a longer map, but I didn't think it was badly paced. I thought it was good. It felt like just the right amount, right escalation for each area of like learning the mechanics and then being tested on the mechanics. Did it have gameplay elements that make me want to replay it? Not really, if I'm being honest. I do kind of want to replay it because I liked the story. But there wasn't a lot of like things to find that would make it different, like or like secrets, Easter eggs. I enjoyed the plot and the story arc, and I liked the conclusion. I thought the twist was really good. I also like how the bonus map acts as an epilogue. Look at the grid. So the grid for District 6 is this diagonal from the second square on the top row from the left down and to the right, and then the bottom left square. That is jump scares, creepy drawings, slasher. No, is this right? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is because slasher makes sense. Slasher and Facer every day, and Trustworthy Stranger. I can see Trustworthy Stranger every day makes sense because it's City 17. It's where the main character lived. Creepy drawings, like were there? There was the one graffiti of the Shadow Walker that was good. Also the maps, but there weren't a lot of creepy drawings. I did get jump scared once. I wouldn't say jump scares were a major element of the plot, but they were definitely there. So antagonist, it being a slasher, perfect sense. It's a murderer. It's like, you know, like it's a humanoid character that's chasing the player's murders. There were some that I didn't notice. Oh wow. I was probably completely oblivious. How will it use its setting? I think City 17 makes sense as every day. The first trope is jump scares. I think it had the right amount of jump scares. Like I wouldn't want there to be too many. There was some falling bodies. There was when I turned around the corner and walked into the guy. Those were jump scares. Creepy drawings. There was the one. There was probably more. Maybe that's what you meant when you said there were some that you didn't notice. I only really noticed the one graffiti of the Shadow Walker's face. It was good foreshadowing. I didn't see too many creepy drawings. The bonus objective is Trustworthy Stranger. It definitely executed on that. How immersive was it? I'm going to rate this as very high immersion. I was invested in the story. I was scared by some of the moments of like walking into like the corpse and stuff like that. I felt like it told a cohesive story where there was a reason why everything was messed up. It didn't seem like it was random. And I really liked like the rain and the thunder. I do wish that the rain looping sound worked, but setting it in a rainy environment in a city block, I would say is very immersive. This is my favorite thing about the map. Honestly, I think it's the twist at the end. I think my favorite thing about District 6 setup and payoff twist that the killer Shadow Walker or my supernatural what would we even call it? Because I feel like not everyone knows what that is. Like you don't need to know what the Shadow Walker is for the twist to work. The twist is that it's not just a guy. It's like it's this thing that's infested somehow and it's able to walk through walls and it has some kind of connection to another world. You don't need to know about those other maps for that to be an effective twist. But I guess I'll just use Shadow Walker as shorthand. Oops, Henry, what's that? My least favorite thing about the map, I think the puzzle, the puzzle where you need to heavy props break a wooden floor didn't give enough feedback for me to know what the right thing to do was. Similarly, power boxes weren't clear when I had used them and free to progress. I think if I had to improve one thing, I would add more feedback. The wooden floor puzzle and make it obvious when power box has been used. A loud electrical sound, lights turning off, etc. That was a really good map. Let's see how my score sheet backs it up against the other maps. Got an 89.25 weighted score. How that compares with the other ones, it's right behind the top two. Permaneo and Outbreak are 97.5 and 99. I don't like that the scoring system put Permaneo on top of Outbreak. Outbreak is easily the top. I think that's kind of intuitively obvious for everyone. There's something wrong with my scoring system where my answers didn't reflect that. But with these two being both like pretty much what I would consider perfect maps, this comes in below that at an 89. It's like not perfect, but it's pretty close to that range. The three are putting curses on the Permaneo score to make it higher. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still not happy with the scoring system, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make it better. I do think I should do both a scoring system and a tier list. It seems like overly elaborate, but maybe what I should do is like score all the maps, put them in order of how they're scored, and then put them on a tier list so I can manually say like, well, my scores say this one is higher than this one, but actually I'm gonna flip them. I kind of like it not being subjective, because then I don't need to say, oh, this is my favorite, this is my second favorite, because I don't really like playing favorites. But in this case, I don't know, I just feel like I do have like a mental scoring of them. It's not that I dislike any of them, because they're all so good. It's that if I have to rank them, I do sort of have like a mental ranking. But yeah, District 6, speaking of that mental ranking, coming in third makes perfect sense to me. The only one so far that was close to it, below the top two, was Sunny Patch Grove. Kind of makes sense. So that was District 6. So let me do a quick status check here. It's 4:24 p.m. I have a hard stop at 7. I cannot stream any later than 7. We have for 5 maps. 5 maps in that's like 2.5 hours. Depending on the size of the maps, we might not make it. Making me a little bit nervous. Yeah, Lucia did a tier list. That's what I was referencing. I liked his approach of doing a tier list, because I thought it's a better way to capture like subjectively how you rank things. I'm trying to sort of break it down to something that I'm making it more like a set of criteria that I'm ranking against. But I don't know if that's really the best way to do it. Yeah, 2.5 hours, 5 entries. Pretty tight. I'm going to start using the timer again. But we will do As the Smoke Clears and the last something next. I hate that the title is cut off. I'm going to take a quick AFK break, get up and stretch, and then I will come back and we'll start the map. Stay tuned for just a second. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. For staying tuned, I'm gonna set up a timer for this entry as the smoke clears in the last something. Hey, Three Codex, welcome. I have a feeling that the next few entries are going to be very long. So we might not get through the entire challenge today. This one might be as long as Beef's. We might just end up doing like 3 challenge entries today and then scheduling another stream, unfortunately. There's just too much going on, unfortunately. I did want to say regarding District 6, that's another reason why we need to finish the map base 8 update for Entropy 02, because that's another one that would be good on the workshop. I understand the urgency for that. We are working on it. It's going to take a little while, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get started with As the Smoke Clears. This one looks interesting because I can tell it's like episode 2 themed. So I'm curious to see how they'll implement that. Get started. More along the path to White Forest.
Look out!
Engaged. Morphine administered.
Great driving, Gordon.
Sarcasm.
I guess
It'll be a good
been
reason to
while
fix
since
some
you
stuff in the
drove a
map.
car,
Yeah.
huh?
I think that would be great as a workshop map.
According to the radar, it looks like there's a supply cache here.
Supply cache.
Maybe we should just head out. We need to get to White Forest.
I think we need to fix the car. That's a cool little intro. One thing I keep saying consistently about maps is they need more context for how they start. This one had that context. We know exactly when we are during Half-Life 2 Episode 2, going to White Forest. We stopped along the way. Oh, an invisible wall. I don't like invisible walls. I might make an entire criteria just for not having an invisible wall. Oh, no. Is it really? I thought these were just reused lines from Episode 2. I'm not gonna... Someone said AI voice in chat. I'm not gonna assume that it's AI. I assume it's reused lines until we hear any, like, clear tells. I think that'd be very lame if they did that. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's what happened. I think you're making that up. It's a cool little environment. Look at that building up there. I wonder what that is. They're reused. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I shouldn't have even read that chat message, to be honest. I didn't think... I thought they were reused. Oh, I'm stuck. There's not really anything over here. Maybe there's a way to get up there later. It's such an interesting little corner of the map for there not to be anything in it, you know? Going. There and an I like the waterfall. This map is really pretty. I do wonder what this burning is from. I don't think that's something from episode 2. Unless it's just supposed to be City 17. That might just be from City 17, actually. This feels like such a big open area, and yet there's not a whole lot for us to do other than traverse through it. Which isn't a problem in itself, it just makes me wonder why the mapper would spend so much time creating this opening, this beautiful opening area there's not going to be a lot happening here.
How are we gonna get through this?
How are we going to get through this?
We've got to take the car if we want to beat the Combine to White Forest.
Yeah.
Hey, those.
Is there a secret behind the waterfall? That's such a good question. Hold on a second, Alex.
Control in there, Gordon?
I can check, but before I do that, let me check the waterfall. Here is there menacingly. Okay, so there's no secret behind the waterfall, but I do like how loud the waterfall sound is when we get close to it. The sound design of the waterfall is great. That roaring sound, it's so good. This all feels so extra. Like what? Like it's beautiful. It's a really nice environment. Maybe the point of this area is to like catch us off guard when something scary happens. You know, this is like the calm before the storm. Welcome to my favorite part of this entire map. Dude nailed the episode 2 White Forest look. It looks so good. I would say that you could fool me and convince me that this is from episode 2, but I don't think so because it feels like such a unique area. Like I know we never went through an area that looks exactly like this in episode 2, but it fits the style so well. It feels like an actual episode 2 map, but just slightly prettier. Yeah, exactly. What does this icon mean? Alert. Free. Eyeball. Interesting. I love shoes maps. They nail the Valve aesthetic. Yeah. This just looks so good. Let's check out that guardhouse now that I'm done admiring the environment. Not sure if there's something I can use to get the power box open.
Watch yourself. You don't look too good.
Ow. I guess you're right. Must have gotten hurt in the crash. Maybe there's a way around this. Doesn't look like it. How do I get in there? I feel like I'm missing something very obvious. The door being unlocked. Okay. That's definitely how we get in.
Nice thinking.
Oh, Alex is going to get in for us. That's actually really cool. He can do stuff that we can't.
All right, I'm opening the gate.
We're going to get separated.
There.
It's such a
Got it.
classic way to separate. Okay, we're not getting separated. I was positive.
Oh, crap. More?
Or what?
Let's keep going.
Oh, more lights. Okay. So, in order to get through this gate, we need to go through the creepy mine. I'm sure nothing horrific will happen in here. Oh yeah, it's like the mine.
Oof, dark as hell in here.
We're always gonna get separated. Hi, Scavadus. Welcome. Ooh. The zombie, but this zombie is wearing rebel clothing. Unusual.
More of them.
More barnacles. Any barnacles in the first place. Oh, another rebel zombie. Expected him to get up. He's not in a slump pose, so I don't know why I would think that. Empty cache. I think both Red and you missed it. Used to ignoring the HL2 hint text. Wait, did the hint text say something interesting? I didn't see anything. House 3 converts suit armor into flashlight battery? What? Oh, this is using aux power as the flashlight too. What? That's really weird. Alex. Oh boy. We get our first look at rebel zombies.
Good shooting.
Looks like they run like fast zombies, but they are... Oh wait, the animations are different on this zombie. It's using Zombine walk animations. I guess the zombies in this map are meant to be a little bit tougher. Railroad spike. Half-Life 2 needed more fake sleeping poses for the zombies. Yeah, with all these maps, you get used to seeing the same 2 sleeping poses over and over again. Oh, darkness mode is enabled. That's cool. That means that when we light zombies on fire, it illuminates the environment. Oh, I don't like the way they kind of like crawl at me. Like they have that lumbering pose. I think it's from the poison zombie. Ow. Ooh. New attack animations too. Should have said Rombi. Rombi is good. Lots of physics props for us to use in the environment. I can... Power restore. That's so weird. Poor guy is trying his best, but he just cannot comprehend wooden boards.
Still there?
I'm still there, just letting my flashlight recharge. Ow. Oh, that was ridiculous.
User dead.
I can't believe I just did that. I was trying to light it and then put it in the barnacle tongue. Oh well. Yeah, more variety is always good. Oh, that was spooky. What is this elevator? Oh, it's like moving like ore or something. Big container. Yeah.
Watch out!
I feel like in Half-Life 2, they kind of like tried to use a more limited palette of NPCs. Like, every zombie is a zombie, and all the zombies look the same. Every Combine soldier is a Combine soldier, and all the Combine soldiers look the same. You know, it's like each NPC type is like one character. And Half-Life Alyx did it a little bit differently, where there's more variation in the zombies, and Combine soldiers are still like distinct types, but they're more distinct. They're like the whole roster of different Combine types. I think it makes sense to trend in that direction, because like they had to change the shotgunners to be differently colored from the default soldiers. They were too different in gameplay. That sort of thing. Sort of differentiated them naturally. Zombies are on the other side of that door. That. What is that? You guys seeing this? What am I looking at? A poison zombie with a Combine soldier bed on its head? Oh, it's like a brand new creature. It exploded too. That's fascinating. I love new NPCs and new creature designs. What's gonna happen over here? Alex? Alex, don't sneak up on me, please. It's gonna scare me. Wait for my flashlight to recharge. Guys? You're seeing that, right? Not just me? What? Did you see it? I need to know.
Looks like we need to find you a med kit.
This is gonna be a fake out scare. It's gonna be like just a shirt that's hanging on top of the door, right? Right? Something I enjoyed about making Cold Hard Steel was making new enemy types. I have to do more Cold Hard Steel before I pack it in. Still can't, I can still squeeze some ideas out. Do you think you'll ever do like a Cold Hard Steel compilation or like a mod where you can play through all the maps in one place? I think that would be awesome. Oh, I thought that was going to be a fake out with Slender Man, but no, it looks like Slender Man is actually here. What do we make of that, chat? I have no idea what's going on. We have Combine Poison Zombie Synths. We have... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Thanks for the flatline. We have Combine Synth Poison Zombies. We have Rebel Zombies. Now we have Slender Man. Like, what's going on? I think the main issues with the comp is how the earlier ones are kind of just normal Half-Life 2 with oh, like a compilation. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, but I think it'd still be fun. It's a problem with anything, right? Like, your process of making things changes as you go on. This is back where we started. Did we do it? Is this everything we needed to do? Guess so. Guess we go back up to the surface. Stay in sight, Alex. I really don't want to lose you. Alex? Alex, please. You like that, Alex? Alex. Slenderman gonna be following me. Oh, I think we actually opened this door, so we haven't opened the big door yet. Okay.
Hear that?
Or what?
We've really got to talk to Dr. Kleiner about getting a new battery for that flashlight.
Yeah, of course.
Power restored.
Is anything over here? Before I... Oh, there's a dead body in the minecart. I guess it also depends for a compilation. How much do you change each entry? You try to keep it the same because it's supposed to like represent how they were actually submitted for the challenge, or do you want to like remix them into a brand new mod? It could be either way. Your map was my biggest reason to recommend some map comps to people who prefer bigger mods. That's absolutely true. Yeah, I think having like standout maps like the maps that Beef Bacon makes draw more people into the challenge, because it's not just a bunch of different people's like first maps. You know, it's like there's actual standout games to play that are worth playing on their own, even if you don't like modding or mapping. Hey, Alex. It's so terrifying that Alex went missing without our notice. Yeah. Where are we going? I thought we had to power on the generator to open the big gate outside, but now we're descending into the mine. I do enjoy most comps, but it's a lot harder to sell people on an individual Half-Life 2 map if it seems like a random. Yeah, I know what you mean. For me, it's like the creativity and the way different people try to express their interpretation of a theme is what draws me to the challenges, but I know that that's not for everybody. Not always going to be what people want to play. What happened to this person?
Come on,
Oh, I see.
crank that thing.
I chose the left path. We could have also chosen the right path. I went through that kind of fast. I like the box of chocolate grab bag or interesting takes. Exactly. You never know what you're gonna get. Every entry is different. Oh, that's spooky. There's water.
Hey, did you hear something?
Actually,
Ugh. You're lucky you've got that hazard suit. This water's nasty.
it's like still water. There could be brain-eating amoeba in here. It's dangerous. Oh, my timer. I'm not stuck. We're gonna keep going. The timer is for
Great shit.
you to basically give a map a fair chance and then stop if I do get stuck.
Light that thing up.
We're now in overtime. The zombies are scary. A lot more threatening than the typical zombies. I like being given the excuse to make something and then seeing what everyone else made. There's such a diversity in ideas and approaches. Exactly. That's what I love about Map Labs. This map feels so strange because it feels just like I'm playing a map from episode 2, but we're clearly not. So that gives it like an uncanny feeling of like, what's going to be different? What's going to happen that subverts our expectations? I can rarely get stuff done without a deadline. I feel exactly the same way. People working alongside you, so it's super valuable for that. I agree. Oh, this is a big map. My goodness. Oh, bottomless pit. How are we gonna get into that elevator? We have no Vortigaunt to charge this up. Maybe I need a crank handle? Maybe I can find the crank handle some other way. What happened to this barrel? Wait, what? Knock something down to see if it's really bottomless. Let's have a look. A good idea, Meneth. A key resource has been lost to the void? I guess that's a key resource. I need that or something. I never used them for anything? What? What am I supposed to do with this barrel? Hey, I now know that this barrel is the most important thing in the map. I can't lose it. I'm gonna put it back where I found it, actually. I'm scared. Little clip marker. 4:53 p.m. I need to get a better system for clip markers for my... Alright, let's get back to it. Nothing else I was amusing. Yeah, it was. I'm so glad that we found that. Thanks, Meneth. Okay, so need to get through the generator. The generator typically needs a crank handle to start it up. Hi, Drunk Head Crab. Apparently this map has an alternate ending and I still have not figured out what the hell it is. Thanks for throwing the barrel into the bottomless pit. It might be a clue. Oh, that's sneaky. I will not find the alternate ending. I'm going to say that right now because we have to get through all of the maps. I don't think I have time to play it twice, unless maybe if we go for a 3-part stream at the end of all of the challenges, I can go back. But I wonder if I can maybe Let me in. Let me in. Maybe I could throw a grenade in there. I don't think blowing those up was going to do anything though. Go the other way. Maybe we can go back and do the alternate ending at the very end. I think for this stream, I'm probably going to get through like this map and then one more, and then probably save the last 3 for, including my own, for an additional stream. I wonder if I have to do something with that. There's an ending if you clip past the gate without Alex, but it's just you left an important resource behind. Oh yeah. I have to like. Set this up right again. I could never be a speedrunner. I don't have the technique mastered for setting barrels up right. Get in there. Ooh. I don't know, guys. I feel pretty lost. Half-Life 1, Barney tells you, looks like you're in the barrel today. This must be connected. Gordon in the barrel. It all makes sense now. That's what it meant. A small hint? No hint. No. And the reason I say that is because I feel like I still need to give it a chance for me to figure it out on my own before I say that I got stuck and couldn't proceed. But if I'm stuck for more than like 5 more minutes, then I will want a hint, and I'll just mark it as I couldn't complete it. Maybe I need to go through here. I need the barrel to go through here. That doesn't feel right. I don't know. None of these paths are looking like the right way to go. Yeah, I can like. Oh, that's not right. There's like. Can you jump on that elevator? I could try. I don't think I'm gonna make it though. I don't know how super large streamers do it when large chats cannot go longer than 30 seconds without half the chat spamming the solution. Yes, it drives me crazy when I watch people play like Entropy 02 and the chat tells them everything to do. It's like, why? Where's the fun in watching if you're not gonna watch the person actually play the game? You know, it would drive me crazy if I had chat just like telling me the answer. Backseaters suck. I agree. Gotta be somewhere I can jump down from here. Or like, like a button. This doesn't seem like a map where you can shoot buttons. Try to do a long jump. I lost Alex. That's not a good sign. Do a long. Oh, Gordon. I don't know where she is, but she knows that I'm in the elevator. Okay, so we can use the elevator. Makes sense. This is a good way to separate the player from Alex, because Alex couldn't do what I just did. She doesn't have an HEV suit to sprint, so now we're naturally separated from each other. Advantages of being a small streamer. I agree. I really like small streams. I like when chat can interact with the streamer, but also it stays like respectful and everybody is like having a good time and is interested in the game I just think streams have such a good vibe sometimes. Like this stream. This is a good stream, guys. I'm enjoying it. Antlions. Okay, what do I use to plug up these holes? Because I think I can use the mine carts, right? Back in the hole. There we go. I like using minecarts for this because in episode 1, it was cars that you'd use to fill the holes, but there's obviously no cars in this environment. And now we get to solve the puzzle with something in our immediate environment. I think that's neat. I like that. How do I... It's not going to be big enough. Oh, a generator. No, 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 no. Okay. That big enough? See what we can do with this generator. I enjoyed streaming with 3 mates in chat because I could have TTS chat on without it being hell. Yeah. I have TTS chat on, but I don't get very many TTS chats. And I think it's good. It's good that it's only occasional. It would probably drive me crazy if it was all the time. Yo, you got a funny clip? Oh, I love when people take clips. That's awesome. Ross, do you stream? I would watch your streams if you stream Map Labs or stream other mods. That sounds like fun. Because you said you streamed with 3 mates in chat. Like, was that like a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream or like a Discord stream? Oh, it's another Combine zombie. Almost like a zombie. I want to see what this thing can do. Let's experiment here. Right. Oh, it blows up. That's actually really cool. On Twitch. Let me make sure that I follow you on Twitch, because I want to see that. I haven't in a bit, but I should. I was thinking of streaming Map Labs this year. You should. That'd be great. It would be cool if as many of the entrants as possible could stream this and give their thoughts. Helps with the collaboration. Oh, who's following? Jesse Ross is following. Thanks for the follow. I also want to follow you back. I know that you stream. I did not know that. One tiny piece of bone in this minecart. Leave these barnacles be. So, we saw the Slender Man earlier, but we haven't seen him since then. Sounds worse than Zombine, yeah. I wonder what the Slender Man is up to. Is the Slender Man... Oh! Oh! I'm fine. That was so random. What was the... Oh, that was there was headcrab mimic. That's cool. A headcrab in a crate. I wasn't expecting... Like, why? What did that have to do with anything? It's just so random. Oh my goodness. The, worker there. Oh, I'm crying a little bit. Yeah, that's my YouTube short for today. Oh my goodness. Wait, can I light this on fire and blow something up? Oh wait, no, this is that the barrel? No, this is the barrel. Guys, we found it. Oh, oh! What? How did you get here? You were on this side of the door. What? What? Anyone else confused?
I see you did all right without me. Let's go.
Okay. Does that count as a jump scare? I think we got all the best jump scares. Oh my goodness. But Alex, okay, before she, like, when she barrel clipped, she didn't have her pistol drawn. I almost wonder if that was, like, intentional as a scare. That kind of thing. The bug, but I'm angry is not a feature. Yeah, exactly. I still can't believe that Slenderman jump scare.
Power restored.
I'm on this.
Alex, step back. So wait, what if I had used this crank on the other door initially? Would I have just skipped this entire section? Oh, I see. There's two generators. Expecting the Slenderman to pop out at any second. Fake Alex turning into a monster is a cool idea. Yeah, that would have been like my map if it was good. Mechanophobia. I really wanted to lean more into the creature imitating your companion angle. That was the whole point of the map, and I think I didn't quite execute on it as well as I wish I had. I like how there's two different objectives, but you're gated to do either one or the other in order. I think the reason she was missing her gun was because she was waiting for the animation to play or was trying to avoid shooting zombies? Maybe. Maybe it's something that the mapper inputted, but I don't know. I figured that would be locked. The Slenderman jump scare where he sprints at you works so well because it's just so out of left field and he moves so fast and silently it instills panic. Yeah, because it's like, it feels like Slenderman is not part of the game. I think that's why it's so scary. It's like, we're playing Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with some new stuff. It feels like a normal Half-Life 2 mod, but then Slenderman is just there and it's like, why would he be here? It doesn't make any sense. And that makes it, well, that makes it scarier because it's like I can't comprehend why Slenderman would be in this map. These maps have good split paths. Yeah. A good way to avoid the player being overwhelmed. Oh no. Oh no. This is a cool cavern. Being careful. Sorry, Alex.
I got this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow.
Toxin levels detected.
This Alex? It's good companion gameplay. I think it's both a blessing and kind of a curse that you could take the ghost guy out and it would just pass as a normal episode. Yeah. I think that's the whole point, though. I think that's what the map is going for. I haven't been here before. Hear anything? You guys hear anything? Short King Gordon in absolute fear of seeing a 6'9" lanky legend. Gordon is canonically pretty tall, right? I think he's supposed to be tall. I do here. I feel like there's got to be some way to like use this gap, like throw something in there, or. Okay, that what? Oh. Antlion is casually living with a creepy long person. Yeah, I think the thing with the Slenderman though is that only Gordon can see him. Although Alex seems to be being affected too because she keeps saying, did you hear that? And I didn't hear anything. It seems like Gordon is seeing things and Alex is hearing things, but they don't like perceive the hallucinations that the other person is having. Which is spooky, by the way, from like a Eldritch horror kind of perspective. In the scary hole? Yes. Oh, something scary is about to happen. The evil supply cache. Oh no! What's gonna happen in here?
Power restored.
In hammer measurements, Gordon is 6 foot. I think that all the human characters in Half-Life 2 are like the same height too, right? Because they have the same skeleton. Okay. People having different hallucinations is very Dead Space 3. One of my friends wants to play Dead Space 3, and I still need to play the second. I still need to play the second one, is what I said. Oh, my alarm. Hit that. I can just shoot him. I can't just shoot him. Alex is 5'9". Yeah, that makes sense. There's like two heights for the two different sets of animations. What do you think is gonna happen? Because I think he's gonna shoot forward towards the screen, and I'm gonna go, oh, and then we're gonna have our clip. But I'm ready to be surprised. I'm gonna try to steel myself. That I knew they were gonna subvert expectations. That was a really good jump scare. That was an awesome jump scare. I remember a similar jump scare happening in a horror VR chat map I played where they have like something in the distance that's watching you and you can see it like staring at you. So you think that's going to be the jump scare and you move towards it and then something pops out right in front of you. That's a really good scare. I don't like jump scares very much, but like that is effective. Oh, what? They added a slump pose. They added a slump. They added a new animation. That's actually really cool. That caught me off guard. I'm used to them being slumped in two different poses. Alright, my new goal for when I make a map again is to try to subvert Source Engine Fanatics' expectations. Like, if there's a certain animation a character would play to do something, just have it different. Just do something different to make people, keep people on their toes, you know? Oh. Alex, be careful. Alex, be careful. Alex, I might need your help with this door. Is that it? Something spooky's about to happen. Oh, no. You know, I haven't seen any head crabs in this map, like, on their own without zombies. Isn't that kind of interesting? Thanks, Alex. If I blow up his minecart. Okay. Oh, I missed it. I missed it because I had to look over here. No, what happened? The Alex Vance has fallen. I love when people make custom animations and assets for their maps. The sleeping fungus, combine zombies on Outbreak got me double tapping every dead body. Yeah! The custom assets are great because they avoid you being able to expect or predict things, you know? Keeps you on your toes. Oh. That's actually really tough.
Laceration.
This is the first time I feel like I need to rescue Alex in a combat situation. Usually she just takes care of herself. Isn't it funny that the longest running Gmod ARG has to end on a very goofy note? Maybe I didn't see the most recent Interloper, actually. I gotta catch up on that. I do really enjoy that series. I like it the most for the vibes, you know? Like, there's just something about those videos that gets you into a creepy mood, even though on the face of it, it's a really ridiculous idea. Don't say anything else, hence being vague. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think I saw all but one of them. Oh, I don't have any suit power to recharge my flashlight. Interloper, my beloved. Here's the last generator. Wait, I thought there was one other one. Oh no, this is where we saw through the door. Okay. Now we can loop back. We can also probably go this way, right? Alex, can we go this way? Oh, maybe not. What are you thinking about, Alex?
What is it?
Nothing, that's what I was asking you. I don't think this is the barrel, but this looks like the barrel, and it looks important. I think we can just go back up the way we came. Surely nothing spooky will happen to us in an elevator. Right? That'd be ridiculous. The elevator had to stop for the level transition. I find that interesting. This is probably, it's like two different elevators, right? Guys, what do you think is going to happen? Actually, some of you have probably already played this, so you know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Only speculate about what's going to happen if I haven't played the map. Okay, that's good. We already went this way. I have to go up to the top. I think there was an issue where Alex got stuck inside the elevator between transitions. Yeah. Level transitions. Oh. Do you guys hear that? Something's happening. Something's happening. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know what's happening. Out of flashlight. This looks like a different area. Have we not been through here before? This is the way in. That static sound kind of creeping me out. Oh, it's just the waterfall. Just the waterfall. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, it looks like everything's good. Need to get the car, right? Car seems to be broken down. Do we just walk? Try to get back to the car. Why not? Be fun to drive out of here. All feels too easy. Yeah, the car is not going anywhere. Go on foot. Sometimes my mouse button is very sensitive. Put a little bit too much pressure on it. I should have better trigger discipline with my mouse button. You ready to get jump scared? Before we get jump scared, let's just see if there's any supply caches over here. Doing exactly what the Nightmare House 2 protagonist did after getting out of the house. Yeah. Go on, Alex.
We've got to take the car if we want to beat the Combine to White Forest.
But the car is broken. Is there something else that I'm supposed to do? I don't think she would say that if... Maybe now, maybe that was the trigger to go back to the car. This opening area is just so beautiful. It's such a good way to start a horror map too, because you start out in this really like beautiful, peaceful environment, and then you go somewhere really creepy. I bet now that she said the line that the car will work. We can't use the car. What are you talking about? Wait for you to get in or something? No, I think she's just trolling me. Okay, now we're gonna walk. Sorry, guys. Car's missing something? Is it really? Wait. Is it a barrel? Is the car... Wait, no, is that an actual hint? Or is that just... Oh. Wait. Walk down the tunnel, you'll get a... You forgot an important asset. Okay. So we need an engine, because the entire engine block is missing. Yeah, I didn't need a hint for that, actually. I don't think. I'm good. You're still missing the cache from the tracker. That's true. That is true. I do want to see that message, though. Tunnel walk takes like 5 minutes. Well, we're gonna walk for 5 minutes. Sorry. I need to know. I need to verify it for myself. Is it actually like 5 minutes? Because maybe I will take your word for it. Maybe I will just take your word for it. Don't you hate it when you crash your car and your entire engine block dissipates on impact? 3 men in the Alex vans failed to reach White Forest in time. Makes sense. No, that's good. And I like that they did that without using an invisible wall. Cool. But yeah, I guess we gotta go back into the scary mine to get our engine block. How would I know that there's an engine block in here, though? Like, this feels like a little bit of bad player direction to me. It would have been fun if the engine had just been laying broken somewhere past where the car sits. That would make more sense. I agree. Oh, no, I knew. Coded, how did you know? Where do we go to get the engine block? I'm not, like... I don't know about this. Saw it. Saw the engine block. Okay, now I do need a hint, actually. I don't want to be here forever. Am I going the right way? Let's just ask that way. Is the right way to go to get the engine block? Oh, it isn't. All I can verify is that it's in the map somewhere with the red arrow. There's no red arrow. Alex would have lines directing the player, like we need to replace the engine, Gordon. Maybe there's something in the mines. Yeah, that would help. That wouldn't help with me to know where specifically to go. Get the engine. Maybe it's past the scary mine shaft. N01 red arrow?
Coming.
That? Okay. You find new enemies, you're going the right way, but we already went this way, though, is the thing. I do really like the idea of having a flashlight that recharges slowly, but then you can recharge it manually by using a limited resource. I think that's better than making the flashlight, like, completely limited. That way you can't get stuck for lack of a flashlight. But it still adds a mechanic of, like, if you search the map and find batteries, that will help you. We're going down there. I don't think I remember going this way. Because it's a dead end. Okay, yeah, that would be why. We're on Earth? Where are we going to find an entire engine block for a car? Crazy. Here, maybe? Like a new area. Oh, I think I have been here before, Alex. It is cool using the flashlight to direct Alex like that. Oh! 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 Oh!
Get back.
That was a good jump scare. That was really good. Bravo. That was smart. Oh, I remember this from the other side. Eat. The grenade of terror and fear. It was a good trap because you expect, like, hopper mines. You don't expect live grenades. Which is actually a pretty realistic booby trap. I think that's how those usually work. Wasn't those mines what stuck on the back of the zombies? Yes, yeah, the Combine... What do we want to call them? The synth zombies? Robot zombies, they have hopper mines on their back.
Hey, did you hear something?
No, I didn't. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Alex, get back. Alex, get back. Got him. That's such a cool new enemy. Very unique. Guys, how am I gonna score this entry? Like, I don't even know where to... This is really good. Okay, so the arrow points that way, so I feel like we're going the wrong... We must be going the right way. No, we must be. It fits with the way of Combine weaponizing the zombies. It's not direct, but it's something they made their hopper mines do. Yeah. They, like, took over existing zombies, probably.
There's more of them.
A harpoon. Ow. Oh, we're in one of those buildings we saw in the distance, I think. This is so pretty. Whoa. I love the way this mapper captured the episode 2 aesthetic. These buildings. It's so cool. Mine zombies are all map logic too. Wow. I would have thought that was something with VScript. sure it's using some map-based functions. Like, one thing I noticed is that there's a particle effect when it explodes. I think it's like the same particle that the Magnuson devices use in episode 2. Oh, we're gonna get separated again. I sure hope Slender Man doesn't show up.
I'll keep a lookout while you poke around inside.
MapLab is a lot more fun stuff you can do with map logic because of map base. Yeah, I totally agree. It adds a lot of new inputs for you to use, things you can hook into that you're normally not allowed to. Oh yeah, there totally is. Oh, what have I? No, it fell in the crate.
Automatic medical system
The grenade landed in this crate and I couldn't get it out in time.
administered.
Ridiculous. Whiffed it. I absolutely whiffed it. What did that do? Like that did anything. What? Supposed to... Out. That's what I wanted it to do. A battery. Shotgun shells. Hey Alex, please don't have anything scary happen to you. Please stay in sight. Please don't disappear. I feel like Alex is about to disappear. Did something similar a little while back with exploding zombies. That base really is a blessing when it comes to tweaking NPCs. I completely agree. That was scary though. I bet one of the squares for this map is jump scares, because this did jump scares really well. Can the Shadow Walkers please stop falling in vents? Yeah, exactly. So annoying. Where are we? Because I saw this structure in the distance from where we were before, but this doesn't look familiar now. Maybe this is that path?
Did you hear that?
Alex is definitely hearing something that I can't hear. It's so spooky, too. Sorry, my light just turned on. I have it on a timer. That way I don't need to get up and turn it on, but it's annoying when I'm streaming because I don't like having extra light. Kind of sweet. Imagine, okay. Imagine if that was the ending of the map. Like, we think we're in the home stretch, we're going back to the car, there's this playground, and I just idly walk into the playground and pick up a doll. That sound plays, and then Slender Man is active and kills you. Like, that would be the scariest way to end the map. I have no idea how Shoes was able to create such a massive and detailed map. Beef Bacon, that's what I said about your map. What do you mean? How were you able to make such a massive and detailed map? Maybe you mean the size of individual areas like this area, but yeah, no, I don't understand how people can make this scale of a map in a challenge. I see, there's a cache over here.
I got this.
Alex has this. Beef and Shoe constantly astound me. Oh, I think I missed a dynamic interaction. Shoot. Let me grab that light a second. I'll be right back. Quickly back. John the Doctor. Sorry, you got upgraded again. John Doc says, why is there a playground and a mining site in the middle of a forest? That's a really good question. Beef says, my map isn't very big. There's a lot of backtracking to make as much use of the existing space as possible. That's true. There is a lot of backtracking, but even without the backtracking, there's so many areas in that map and so many highly detailed rooms. Miners bring their kids to work sometimes. What is this, Aperture Science? Evil playground and an evil mining site in the middle of evil white forest. You're right, that's the right answer. It's for the miners when they're done with their shift. You get to go on the merry-go-round and go, yep. Oh. It's for the miners. Oh. White Forest has a lot of roads. I assume these are meant as like a tourist stop. That actually does make sense. This is like a park. People would live in this area. Some people, you know, because there's people working in the mine. Seems pretty out of the way, but I can see it. This is the cache. Something about this gives me a vibe that I don't like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think is going to be in the crate? Can't pick up the crate, which is a bad sign, right? Should we just leave it? Maybe we should just leave it. Fine and normal. Okay, Alex, let's see what's in the cache. Ready to open the cache? Oh!
Found it.
We gotta get out
There
of
we go.
Let's get to the car.
Get to the car. I knew there was something wrong with this sign earlier. The eyes mean. So, this, where we just were. Okay, can't go that way. My engine block. Back on the road. It sounds like custom music too. I don't know if it was made original for this map or if it's like original for Map Labs or something, but it's not from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Rebel stashing spare generators and supply stashes without impromptu. The spare engines. Yeah, I guess you're right. They do need to make their own cars. But this is what that area was for before. Okay. I'm sure nothing scary will happen to us on the way back to the car. Oh, wait. So there is a little bit of... I just realized there's a little bit of, like a discontinuity. I thought that building over there was that building that we were just in, but we actually went the other way. I think this works really well as a way to introduce the idea of this, like, mining, like, surface, like, processing building. Even though it's not actually there, it's actually, like, over there was where we just were. But it's... Yeah. The sign has a bunch of symbols, and you can interact with the X and O blocks in the playground. Oh, maybe there's an alternate ending. How do you Biden blast the engine into the car? Let me try it. Okay. You just... Oh, I'm sorry.
It's good to go.
I was gonna do it.
Hop in, Gordon.
It just sort of dropped in. Dunk it. Yeah, no, sorry. The trigger was too big. We're just gonna keep going.
Wait for me!
I'm waiting. Alex, get down from there. Alex, quit monkeying around.
What is it?
What is it? You're in a fern. You get in the car. I think Alex might be stuck.
Get back!
good?
Yeah.
I don't think she's good. Car. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm gonna just reload my save here.
We need to find you a med kit.
Yeah, I know we need to find me a med kit.
Okay, it's good to go.
Oh, no. My
Hey,
autosave.
Gordon, let's hit the road.
Get out. Down.
Hey, you with me?
No, I'm not with you. You need to get down. NPC select, NPC teleport. Yeah. I really don't want to cheat, but I think... Do I have a previous save? Like if I do... This works. This works. I like to avoid console commands when I'm playing through normally. I don't know. It's just like once I use a console command, I feel like my whole run is like cheating. You know what I mean? It's totally irrational. That's just a feeling I have. I don't know if I should count that as finding a bug. You know what I mean? It feels unfair to count it against the map. That's just a pretty typical Source thing. I think I've been too mean with reporting bugs on these scorecards. Dunked it.
Okay, it's good to go. Hop in, Gordon. Let's hit the road.
Hit the road. Good thing Slenderman didn't catch us on the way out. Feels weird.
Gordon. Oh, God, not again.
Let's get it going.
What's going on?
Oh no. Wait.
Start her up again, Gordon. Do what you did last time.
Thunderman looked like he had like a different texture. Like a face. You guys see that? No way that was Cheeple. Doesn't have to be this way. So there is another ending. Oh man. It was the Cheeple so Cheeple, for those who don't know, that's what they call the distance model for the citizens in Half-Life 2. If there's a citizen that's like too far away that you don't need to see their face, we call that Cheeple. Oh, that was kind of a little bit of an inside joke. During one of the earlier jump scares, I noticed it was Cheeple. I didn't notice it was Cheeple. I feel like it being Cheeple kind of ruins the effect. Like, I don't know. It's too goofy. It's too goofy for me. So, let's take a little vote. I don't know if I can do a poll or not, but just say in chat, do you think I should go back and try to get the alternate ending, or should I keep going with another entry? I think we have enough time for one more larger sized entry. It's a cheap jump scare. Yeah, exactly. If it's tied to the signs, then please go ahead and try. Okay. I'm gonna, genuine question for Beef Bacon and Mappers. Do you make these maps after a long 9 to 5? If so, I hope your social life is doing fine. Yeah, no, I had to take some time off of work to do mine, and mine is not one of the more impressive ones. So I imagine people do have to make sacrifices to make these. Secret ending is a super complex puzzle. You're not gonna finish all the maps today anyway, so checking the alt ending could be fun. Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, it's good to go.
I wonder if we're too late with that save. Wait, if I go back to this. Oh, that's way too far back. Okay. We might be too late with the saves.
Okay, it's good to go.
I don't think we can...
Let's hit the road.
Oh, no, there's no save. Oh, you could walk back. But in order to walk back, I'd have to go all the way through the mine again. Like, I don't know. Also, she's stuck on the ledge again.
Okay, it's good to go. Hop in, Gordon.
Let's try it. Let's try it. Then I will just go drive over here. And up here. Now we got to go back into the mine. I can even remember which way to go.
Power restored.
Work from home, so no commute, and I more or less make my own hours. Yeah, I have something similar. That said, basically all my free time goes into making these maps. That makes perfect sense. I don't know how else you could do it with maps of this caliber. Alex jump scared me just there.
Power restored. Power restored.
Way did I go? I remember I didn't go, like I went like up, like this way, I think. This way, like around here. Around here. For 4 days a week, the rest of the time is pretty much spent in my studio making music, painting, or making maps. You paint and you make music and you make maps? That's a lot of hobbies. I know you make music for your maps, so that makes sense. Jealous of the 4-day work week. Yeah, it sounds like a good schedule. I think I'm in a similar situation as Beef Bacon, so I kind of understand that. Do a lot of art stuff. Yeah. Okay, so somebody suggested that the sign, the X's and O's, are one possible. Like, what do you guys think the solution is? This probably has something to do with it. Interacting with the signs was another thing. I will take any suggestions on how you guys think I can get the alternate ending. If we can't come up with anything, I'm just gonna move on. I like these comps because otherwise I don't feel any drive to make anything. Yeah, I get that. Or maybe tinkering with source stuff. Don't play many games or anything these days. Sign idea YouTube chat guy shared. What was that? The sign's a grid? Signs match the tic-tac-toe grid. I'm not seeing it, so I see 2 blue eyes, 1 yellow eye in like a pattern of 3. I see the one sign with 7 eyes, that's yellow, 1 blue eye, 1 yellow eye, and then 2 blue eyes. But it also, there's like depth to it. It could also be like where they're positioned. Eyes would be O and Graves. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. I'm not getting it. It feels like there's something there, but I'm not getting it. You guys have any suggestions? Multiple eyes? What about it? Can't be assigned to tic-tac-toe exactly because there are more eyes than there are tic-tac-toe spots. The grid isn't 1-to-1. Yeah. You're looking at it from a specific angle? That's what I was wondering. You can use parallax to line up the... There's differently. If I need to line up. That's not. Maybe lining them up in order would how you do it, but I don't think that makes any sense. The possibility that's one of those play through the map to get valuable intelligence, then replay and apply new information. But I don't know what the information is. I think we're gonna have to move on. I'm just not seeing a solution. On the building. I don't see a logo. I feel like I'm being dense. I noticed that the Victory Mine logo is on it a lot. Tried climbing through the mines from the place that you're supposed to drop down from, but it didn't yield results. Yeah. Holding with the chairs. No, I think it's the Victory Mine logo. Yeah. I recognize that from episode 2. Something feels like that does something, you know? I'm like, but I don't understand how it works. O is the shape of the sign with multiple eyes. But there's 7 eyes and only 3 rows. I mean, I could try it, but I'm like, I'm not. Right row, all, yeah. Not seeing it. Let's try it. Let's try it. That? Okay, so, oh, wait, so you're saying like that. But we're still missing 2 more. Yeah, it's worth a shot. You know, we'll think about it. Body over here. Try that. Gonna get anything? Yeah, it does seem like there's something off about that. But without a clear direction, I think I'm just gonna keep going. I want to do at least 1 more entry. I just feel like we're gonna get stuck here for a while. I'll be frustrated. I'm gonna drop it for now, but I will drop a save here. I'll have that to come back to. I don't think that's it. I really don't. I think it's more of an environmental thing. Like, I mean, we can look, but it's for like shooting something down, but I don't feel like that's gonna be it. There's like a rope we can break or something. No, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I really don't want to do the interloper thing and like sit on this map for 2 hours. I think we'll start to get really frustrated. So I'm gonna keep going. So what was that map called? Because title is cut off. As the smoke clears and the last something. Maybe I can find it on the Map Labs site. As the smoke clears and the last machinery falls silent. Aim. The visuals were impeccable. It looked exactly like a Valve map. I really don't think I can give any notes. Lighting was good. There were a few dark areas, but that's by design because it's a darkness map where you have to use the flashlight. But I thought that the red projected texture was a good way to light up that sort of mine shaft that we had to ascend. I noticed like things like elevators or points of interest usually had warm lights, or there are lights around like the Lambda Cache symbol kind of guiding you where to go. Unique or notable aesthetic, not unique by design. It looks exactly like episode 2, but very notable since that it's episode 2. Props were good. Skybox looked really good. I liked the sound of the waterfall, especially where there's that like rushing, roaring water sound. There was one custom track near the end. I don't remember if that was something that was made for the map, or if it was a Map Labs track, or if it was from some library or something. It was a good track. Yeah, 100% on presentation. I was able to play through without getting stuck. Did I ever ask for hints? I don't think I did on this one. I might have. I almost did. That's right, with the barrel. I almost asked for hints. I know which things you need, but I couldn't figure out the solution. The barrel has to be important somehow. The new puzzle mechanic would be finding the engine block, and especially the crank handles as ways to like gate the environments. You'd find a crank handle, open one environment, get the objective, then find another crank handle. Not new, but it is notable. It had new NPCs. They had rebel zombies. They had hopper mine zombies. They had just like tweaked zombies just to keep that variety going. And I really appreciate the variety in NPCs. The alt ending isn't majorly different. Oh, that's disappointing. Track in here. I understood the story. I do feel like the one criticism I have, because this is almost like a perfect 100 on both ends, but the one criticism I had was that the Slender Man just feels so disconnected. And that's not a bad thing necessarily, because I think that was the point of the map, but it felt goofy, especially with it being cheaple. It felt like a cheap scare at the end. Like the whole idea of you're playing episode 2 but it's haunted is cool on its own, but I feel like making it kind of silly, to me, kind of takes it down a notch. Barrel is not important? Oh, I see. Was there a bug? There was one thing that I said was almost a bug with Alex, but I feel like I shouldn't have counted that. But I think it's on the same tier of other bugs that I have counted for other maps. I enjoyed playing the map. It definitely evoked an emotion. I screamed. It was well paced. It did start to get a little bit too long, I would say, but I'm like, I don't think I'm going to count that against it because it wasn't too long. It was on the long side, but it didn't overstay its welcome. Check the grid layout? Not yet. I will, though. The map had gameplay elements that make me want to replay it. It did, for the alternate ending. I would say, did I enjoy the plot and story arc? Maybe not, because that's the one thing that I actually did have a criticism about, was that I felt like the concept is cool, but it didn't feel like, I don't know whether to mark it down for the plot or to mark it down for the conclusion, because the conclusion was good in the sense that it had a new mechanic of the engine. You have to turn the engine, and that was a cool way to end the map, but it didn't have a conclusory story beat. You know, I didn't feel like there was any conclusion to the idea of Slender Man infecting Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I'm gonna mark half points for plot, but the conclusion was good in that it was a fun way to end the map. I also did really like the signs with the eyes and the graves. That was cool. That was really cool. Look at the grid. So as the smoke clears, the grid was one down on the left, and then diagonal down to the right, and then the top right square. I know one of the other maps had that grid. So like, I think that was Unknown Entity, which they knocked that out of the park, the Unknown Entity. Great Outdoors makes sense because it starts with that beautiful outdoor scene with the bridge over the creek and the woods. Daylight was excellent because obviously it's daylight. Background or subtle scares was good. I don't know how subtle the scares were. Like, I always felt like they were kind of in my face. I would say it was more of a jump scare map than a slow or a background or subtle scare, but still good. Slow Relentless Pursuit. I didn't really get the vibe of a Slow Relentless Pursuit because it was either Slenderman was there and he was in your face, or he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't following you slowly. I'm gonna say absolutely the antagonist. Setting was good. First trope is background or subtle scares. I think that one is good. Second trope, I didn't really get that from it, but it absolutely did take place outside. I'm gonna say actually half points for Slow Relentless Pursuit, because it was a pursuit of a certain kind, but it wasn't like you're being followed. How immersive was the map? I'm gonna say 8. It felt exactly like playing episode 2. I think the cheapo thing kind of took me out of it a little bit, but this is very high on immersion. My favorite thing about the map, if I have to say one thing, is my favorite thing about the map the new NPCs, or is my favorite thing about the map the fact that it felt like you're playing episode 2? Because those are both really amazing. I'm gonna say my absolute favorite thing was the new enemy variety, the Hopper Mine zombies and the Rebel zombies. The new animations kept me on my toes. I feel like I was playing new Valve content. It sounds hyperbolic, but it really did, because it felt like it was part of the existing game, but with new content that I hadn't seen before. Is that my favorite thing? I think it is, but my second favorite thing, add that in there. Second favorite thing is how well it replicated environment. White Forest opening vista was beautiful, and it brought me right back to that story. My least favorite thing, I keep harping on about this, it's really not a big deal, but using Cheeple as the Slender Man made the scare feel more like a gag than something with a lasting horror. It was goofy, probably by design, but I think the map would have been more effective if it played it straight. I don't know. Do I just not have a sense of humor? Do I just not get jokes? Feel free to tell me if I'm just not getting the joke, because I see why it's funny. I'm just like, I want to take it seriously. I also feel like that kind of plays into the disconnect between the Slender Man and the map, which is, it's like, that's the point, but I want to say that's a problem because they felt so separate. I know that's what it's trying to do. That is like the point of the map, but it still just feels kind of awkward. How would I improve this map? Actually, I think better player direction. Better player direction on where to go to get the engine. I just realized, I think I marked one of the squares wrong because, go back. Save my, I wasn't able to complete the map without help. I did get help when I was getting the engine block, I think. Cheeple was used as old, unused content coming back from the grave, more so than, haha, it's Cheeple. Aren't those the same thing, though? I feel like that's the same thing. People is used a couple times in Half-Life 2. Yeah, very rarely. One part of the map where I felt stuck because I thought I had already thoroughly explored the mine. Let's see how that stacks up against. That's at a 95, so it's very close with Outbreak and Permaneo, which is exactly where it should be. I feel like those three are just they're in a tier of their own. This challenge has just these sublime maps. I'm trying. I feel like I'm being very critical of As the Smoke Clears, but that's because I'm kind of looking for things to talk about. Like, that was an excellent map. I love the concept of the horror being disconnected. It's like a haunted game. New episode 2 content. There's new NPCs. Like, it was so good. Outbreak, Permaneo, As the Smoke Clears are just excellent, as well as District 6 is right up there. I think just below those three. That's my ranking so far. District 6 was really, really good. It had the kind of Outlast feeling. This challenge is just like something else, guys. So it's 6 p.m. I'm in danger because I need to get ready. I have plans at 7. Check my phone, actually. I think I can do one more. One more, and then we're going to call it. Okay. More. K-Source and Kernel are both quick. Okay. Now, I was going to do Parasito next, because I actually really wanted to play this one. But I noticed Radial and Hal 9000 aren't here. Radial mentioned something about wanting to watch stream. You think I should save this for the next stream? I should really play Outlast. It's in my Steam library. I played Outlast, but I never played the Outlast DLC, and I never played Outlast 2. I actually need to play those because one of my friends wants to play the Outlast Trials. Save it for them. Yeah, it's also fairly long. I really want to play Parasito because that one looked really good. I saw it in the trailer, and I was like, ooh, that looks cool. Between Kernel and K-Source, which one do you think I should play today? Actually, you know, we won't have very many left for the next stream. I'm just realizing it's like, ooh, we'll have Parasito, Kernel, and K-Source, and then Mechanophobia is mine. Maybe I should do a self-review and do Mechanophobia now. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm going to be pretty harsh on it because I'm not very happy with the results. No, I'll save Mechanophobia for the next time. I will do Kernel. I feel like Parasito, I didn't play many of them, but I did play that one. Lots of weird similarities with mine. Yeah, I know it's one where you play as a Combine. It's interesting that there's multiple. Are you the only one with a pure vertical line? I believe that's true. Mechanophobia has the third column straight down, and I thought there was one other one that had that, but I guess you're right. No, I'm the only one with a vertical column. Interesting. Sleeping Angel is horizontal. Kernel is horizontal. Kernel is good. Let's do Kernel. All right, let's... get started. Kernel. Oh, I have this green car. I got my luggage in the back. Raining. It's always nice to see. Little raindrops on the ground. Sounds like we're by the coast somewhere. All over there or something. I think this is an... no, it's not an invisible wall. Okay, I can just keep going this way. Are these like crab traps? Lobster traps? You play through yours? I did see you streamed making it, but I was... which was interesting to watch. I will definitely play mine. I intend to do a self-review because I really want to comment on what I think went well and what I think didn't go very well. Because, I don't know. There's certain things that I'm very proud of with this map, but I think overall it didn't do what I wanted it to do, and I want to do better with it. I want to do like a retrospective on it. A nice little opening area. Oh wait, are we... A wall? How short is short? This it? Like here forever? Okay, I can keep going this way. Yep. Oh boy! Ow. I did not expect that. Portal soundtrack works so well here. Oh, that is cool. Nice. This little, using the TV sideways as a little screen is neat. Just start writing reviews at some point. I would love to read your reviews. I think that'd be very helpful. Considering doing some for this one and self-review. Yeah, that'd be great. I think the reviews are what help people continuously improve and learn. I need a way to break these planks. Yeah, a crowbar. Oh, okay. That's helpful. We do have a hazard suit, but I think that might just be sort of placeholder. I don't think we're meant to be Gordon in this map. Battery. Little battery operated light here. I like seeing the sky from under this grate. Like, there's something about that. Trees falling over the opening here. Foliage. Every map in this competition is good, 0 misses. Yeah. I feel like my score sheet is based around kind of a low ceiling. Like I'm looking for things to pick apart, and I don't think that's a good way to do it, because I don't have a good way to rate maps against each other when they're all good. If all the maps are good, then they're all gonna have a similar score. I think I need to adapt my score somehow. Ooh. Someone died in their office here. I like these little cubicles. Feels very natural to me. Wonder what kind of place this is. It looks like maybe this is hydroelectric power or something. There's a sign there, but I can't quite read it. I believe it says Majesty, Security, and something. Security and Computers? I see. I think I know where this is going. We've got a camera with a little red light in it. Just like in Mechanophobia. That's kind of ironic. I wonder if this map and Mechanophobia are gonna like unintentionally connect with each other. Because that would be crazy. This says it's an exit. Ooh, this is very aperture coded. Red light with the fan. Whoa. Spooky. What this does. Check out this room first before we keep going. Lots of different ways I can go right now. Blocking my path. There's probably a way. Or it doesn't. Okay. Now we're over by the generator. Majesty, Security, and Computers. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. You guys hear that? I want to explore the rest of the map, but I'm so curious what that sound is. what this does. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna get out of there. Okay. Horrors beyond my comprehension. Nice. There's your problem right there. You got horrors beyond your comprehension. A little welding mask. Yeah, no, I think that was like one of the zombie models, but it was like duplicated and they made it into like a fleshy blob. That was really freaky. It's a very effective use of assets. This little blue screen. And this graffiti is so creepy. This is very Aperture in the best way possible. I love these like industrial, grungy environments. Spooky red lights. There's an Akira elevator too. This Akira elevator is so much better than mine. I like this one a lot. Got like rails on it. It's got this sort of cage. I think this is from episode 2 maybe. Good. I got jump scared by that graffiti. Don't tell him I told you. Oh, wait. So I don't know where to go. So I know this elevator is probably my way out. I don't know what it needs, though. I really don't have any direction right now. This button doesn't do anything. Nothing for me to do in here. All static. So far, this map has been really just like all environmental storytelling. And not many interactable or puzzle mechanics. That leaves me feeling like I really don't know where to go. I'm gonna try exploring down here. I haven't been down here yet. I can't see anything. Okay. Yeah, I need a flare, but I think the flares are probably for the area where they're at. I'm gonna go back to the horrors beyond my comprehension. See if I can do anything with those. Surface. That's really pretty. Cool little vista. There's like a gap in the wall where you can see the daylight. Or the I guess it's overcast, but you know what I'm talking about. Room scares me. This makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know what that is. I wonder what that did. So I powered something on. Something is powered on. Oh. Like an elevator door opening. Oh, the elevator door actually closed. Weird. Open it. What did that do, though? Yeah, I can get here. Oh, I see. I can hold the door open. Put this lever. They open. That powers the elevator. It's kind of a cool puzzle, but it wasn't entirely clear to me how that works. I think it's supposed to be almost like the power routing puzzles in Half-Life Alyx. Like I had to route the power here, which closes the door. I hit the button to open the door, and then I had to switch the power over. Or switch it back. Right? Yeah, no, it makes sense, but it only makes sense retrospectively. Love the Akira elevator. What is that stuff that's in the way? This looks spooky. Oh, what? Oh? Where are you guys going? Oh. Supervisors. Yes. A in charge of security. They'd override. There's tallies. Friction. Analysis. Got this robot guy that looks just like an animation that I saw a long time ago. That channel called. I got a key card. I heard something. This is the bald guy convention. What happened here? What happened to these guys to make them skeletons? Don't go, they will hear you. Card needed. Okay, so I need to get up there. I can't get up there using the stairs. I don't suppose I can move this ladder. Been a bad sales report. Get out of here. This is a way around to get to where I need the key card. Yeah, it is. Okay. Card. Lowest door I've ever seen. Like Alien. Out of office. That was the slowest keycard reader I've ever seen. Oh no, this is gonna be part of the horror, isn't it? Go up on this monitor.
Hello, I'm Majesty's automated
Oh, I don't like that.
system. The facility is under lockdown for the moment. I will contact supervisors for further informations.
Oh, I know where the supervisors are. Friendly face.
Supervisors are not available.
No, they're not.
Till the end of the lockdown, you can wait down here at Majesty Corporation. We have everything you could need here. 2 cafeterias, bedrooms, a basketball court, labs, and the most cutting-edge computers of 1987. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, hi. Why are...
Nice. Good job. Now take him to the cell.
Okay.
Why are they following the orders of the computer? What motivates these guys, the bald guys, to be part of this? They got him, he's bald now. No, don't take my hair. No. I see, I can get the crowbar. That's a cool little puzzle, actually. I really like that. I can use this here. Oh, this doesn't look good. Bald guys are gonna come back. Hide. Warning, 24-hour surveillance. Great sign. Oh, the flesh, the horrors beyond our comprehension are here. Look, more horrors beyond our comprehension. That's awesome. I really like how they're using sounds from Half-Life 2's sound library, so to speak. Sounds that already exist, but using pitch to change it. Because this is like the breathing sound that the poison zombie makes, but they just pitched it down. Make it into the flesh groaning sound. A cloning experiment gone wrong. Yeah, it could be. That would explain why they all look the same. Maybe they're supposed to be androids, and it really is like mechanophobia. I kind of wish I would have talked to this creator, and we could have just put the Majesty security logo in Mechanophobia and claimed that they were connected. That would have been fun. Yeah, I think this guy got caught by the camera. Ooh, I like how the projected textures show you where the camera's looking. That's super neat. Oh, it's the flesh. Flesh is back. Horrible.
All personnel, there is a fugitive escaping in Sector 4. Stop him.
Oh, they are androids. Wait, that one's a cyborg. He's got a big, like, a big cyborg eye. Oh, it's a boss fight. Okay. Oh, it's coming. Hi, bald guy. I think you were right about it being a cloning experiment. Oh, we fell on the chute. Locked. Let's go through the vents. Only nitpick is the specific text-to-speech being used, but I'm aware it's hard to get good voice acting for this kind of thing. What's wrong with this text-to-speech handle? How we can fight back. Oh, I can't use my crowbar because I don't have a HUD. I have to shoot. That's great. Oh, it's like that eye symbol. Flash is here. I shoot the flesh. Nothing. Ominous. I can touch it. Me? It doesn't hurt me. I know that this did something. Okay, yeah, that I think opened a door. Good use of the Lost Coast assets for this room. The hell, Jello. Exactly. Ares created a cult and summoned eldritch horrors. Here we go. Text-to-speech fits evil AI characters. I agree. I think it works well for this. Got a box of bones. Server room. You know, that's where you keep it. Feed the computers. Check if the urge persists. Wash the floor. Do not look at the light. I love this. I love it's a server rack that's open and it's just a portal to hell in there. It's so goofy, but like in a really good way. Oh, color correction. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Bruce. Back. Or if we're in like another dimension now or something. Or if that is just physically a tunnel connecting two server rooms. You could interpret that in different ways. Get her out of here. Or access chamber. Let's access the core. IT technicians make their jobs sound like this. Oh, it's the core.
All personnel, intrusion inside the core. We need to stop him.
I like that these are using the Shadow Walker NPC. We're shutting off the coolant. Oh, uh-oh. a gun. What is he gonna shoot me? What are you gonna do? Shoot me? This shot man. How come he's not shooting at me? Got a shotgun, but he's not doing anything with it. I'm not gonna shoot him if he doesn't shoot me. Like that's a bug. Yeah. I like how it's a hydraulic cylinder to get up to the next level.
What do you think you're doing? Stop immediately. You will end everything. Please stop. We can help you achieve a greater plane of existence.
Guy own zoned me on my playthrough. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that was also a Shadow Walker. I forgot that they can use guns. That's actually really cool. Oh. There are gonna be more of them coming after me. He's got a welding mask. Oh, nice.
No, please stop. Please, I don't want to die. You're going to end everything. We could have done so much. Please don't do this. I don't want.
Knocked him right out of his mask, yeah. Oh, now do I get to go back to the elevator? Nope. We're just gonna fade out. That's okay. We did it. We got the core. Oh no, we're not fading out. Okay, we can go back. It's the color correction that made it darker. Let's get out of here, guys. I love the aesthetics of this map. Like, the way they use the textures to create this, like, grimy industrial look. Like, it's just... ugh. It's got such a unique vibe about it. I was away for a bit, but I in particular loved the elevator scare before the skeleton conference hall. But which one was that? Rest in peace, computer lady. What? Basically, the AI reminded me of the one meme with the long alien. I don't know if I know that one. That was really good. So I feel like you basically don't need to play my entry now. Like, that pretty much covered it. The bald convention, yeah. I like that they were actually androids. That explains why they all looked the same. Maybe they were clones. Maybe it was like the AI was cloning people and using them to make cyborgs. It's all kind of up to interpretation. Materials were excellent. Color was good. There were some dark areas where I wasn't sure where to navigate, but nothing huge. The aesthetic was definitely unique and notable. It was immaculate. It has its own unique feeling with the overcast skies outside, the fog, the sort of industrial grime. Everything looked really good. Props were good. I liked the scenes where you could see the sky through, like, openings, gaps in the wall. The sound design was really good because they used pitch shifting to change some of the sounds. Music choice was good at the end. I don't remember if there was custom music in this one. They used that Portal soundtrack when you first fall into the place. That was really, really good. Getting back into Proudly Announced, I figured out how to get the alternate ending on When the Smoke Clears. Ooh, maybe we can do that on next stream. Quick check my plans. We got interesting geometry. Definitely NPCs interacted with the environment. There was like the player like changing the coolant to blow up the AI core at the end. I would call that a dynamic environment. very detailed. There's a lot of 100s on presentation in this challenge, which makes me think I need to change the rubric a lot. I was able to play through without getting stuck. I almost got stuck, but I didn't. Puzzle mechanic. I mean, there was the Half-Life Alyx hacking puzzle. I would count that. It did use a new NPC. They had the cyborgs. I understood the story. Obviously, there's still some open questions, like, how were the cyborgs made? Are they androids? Are they, like, clones? Where did this all come from? Who is the player character? There's definitely things that I wonder about, but I think the overall idea of the map is here. No bugs. I enjoyed it. Well, this is going to be close to the top 3. Well paced. The only problem I have with it is how lost I got in the initial area, where you're trying to solve the puzzle with the elevator, and I really didn't know where to go, so I wandered around a lot. Didn't really have any replay value. I would say I enjoyed the plot and story arc. I didn't really know who the character was, though. And I liked the conclusion. Let's look at grid. Kernel, that was bottom horizontal. That was trustworthy stranger. Didn't do that one. Escape fake out. Kind of. Like, it's the elevator, I guess. Underground or abstract, definitely had that. Background or subtle scares was like the bald convention, and cult was done really well. So the cult was excellent. I would say abstract or underground, it was definitely a little bit of both. It was underground, literally, but it was also more abstract. The fake out, I didn't really get the fake out too much. Like, I guess from the elevator not being the way out. But I didn't, kind of. Not really. Background or subtle scares, it did. And was in fact related to tic-tac-toe. Really? What do we have to do with the tic-tac-toe? The fake out was the AI giving the text-to-speech narration, implying it's not really an AI. Oh, I see. That wasn't really an escape. I guess the escape fake out was like waiting for the lockdown, and then they ambush you and knock you out. It's kind of a fake out, but when I think of escape fake out, I think of like you escape the place, but then you haven't really escaped. Like a lot of horror movies have like an ending where you think you're completely safe, but then the monster actually followed you, or you're actually still in the place where you thought you left, or something like that. I didn't really get that from this one. Not really a trustworthy stranger. I mean, I think that's what they're implying to be either the AI or the cultists, but I didn't really get that. I would rate this as a probably a 7. So what it's missing is that it still reused some assets that made it feel like it wasn't entirely putting me in the setting. I still had the HEV suit, even though I don't think we're supposed to be Gordon, and we still had like the citizens from City 17. It felt like it's reusing Half-Life 2 assets in a way that clashes with the plot. That's like the one thing I would count against it. But excellent map. I really like the environments and the concept of like a cultic AI. Really, really good. My favorite thing about the map, I think might be the new enemies. It might be it. I just like NPCs a lot. What can I say? But I think mostly it was actually the vibes. It was the aesthetic of industrial. Call it like industrial Eldritch. Mixing cold elements with grimy metal walls. I don't know what to call it. It's like it's got a little bit of like a Silent Hill thing almost, with the fog and the overall like aperture-ness of like the red lights in the vents and things like that, with portal like grimy. I'm trying to avoid using the word industrial again, but that's what I really mean. Industrial environments. My least favorite thing about the map, I think, was I got lost a little bit when I was first trying to get to the elevator. But I think my least favorite thing overall is like not being fully grounded in the setting. I wasn't fully grounded in the setting because I still had HEV hands. Now, this is totally unfair to the mapper, because before this challenge, that's normal. Like, map base gives you the opportunity to replace the hand models that didn't really exist in previous challenges. Map base 8 gives you an easier system to script, basically just saying replace the hands with what they call C arms. So map base 8 has a new feature that makes it even easier to replace your hands. That feels unfair to the map, because in prior challenges, having HEV arms would just be normal. Like, that's typical of Half-Life 2 maps. So it's kind of like, it's almost like Map Base 8 and Map Labs have, like, raised the bar of what I expect from maps. This isn't really fair. I am gonna say, because I still had HEV arms, and because I didn't know who the main character was, or why I was there, I also really didn't like the invisible walls in the opening area, which is a nitpick, but it's definitely... Invisible walls always put me off because they take me out of the game. So the one thing I would do to improve the map would be intro text explaining the character, and custom C arms. You make a unique player character. That's really, that's what I would do, I think. I do think that was a much better take on Android horror than Mechanophobia was. I think this is the better map. See how that ranks. So Colonel comes out just below as the smoke clears, and above above District 6. I think that makes sense to me. Like, it was really, really good. District 6 was also really good. I think putting it between As the Smoke Clears and District 6 feels about right for how I felt about it when I was playing. But wow, these maps have just been incredible. Like, they're all wins. Like, all of these maps are so good. This has been just a fantastic challenge. So, I intended to do this review in 2 streams. Fortunately, I am running a little bit behind on my plans, so I am going to have to wrap up stream here. I'll plan another one. The next stream will not be on Thursday, and it will not be on Saturday. I can say that for sure. I might try to do like a Monday or Tuesday stream, possibly. I don't usually do that. It'll have to be like a pop-up stream. I don't really know when I will be able to stream this. It's unfortunate. But I want to get it done soon, because I don't want this to be... You know, I don't want to wait on this. Challenge is already out. Halloween is past. But I don't know which day is going to work. I've got a lot coming up this week. I've been super busy. I think I'll have an announcement in my Discord on whether it'll be Monday or Tuesday or the following week. I also want to say next week, Saturday, on the 14th. 14th? 15th. Alright, next week, Saturday on the 15th, I will be collabing with Coded and some friends again. We're going to be playing Nuclear Nightmare for a second time. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be an evening stream, because I have plans in the afternoon. So it'll be like 8 p.m. Eastern time. But I'll have an announcement about that too. But yeah, really enjoyed the maps today. Thanks everybody for watching, especially the mappers who tuned in to watch the challenge. It's been great chatting with you guys, and I appreciate all the feedback and what we've been able to do with this challenge. It's been really good. Bye, Boom Donuts. Let's, before I go, let's find someone to raid. Who can I raid today? Let's see here. Thinking about it. Yeah. We're gonna raid Phasma Crow. He's one of Coded's friends. I collabed with him playing Nuclear Nightmare last time, so I'll be collabing with him again playing Nuclear Nightmare. So we are gonna go ahead and raid Phasma Crow. So give him your best. Here to get in the raid, and I'll see you guys next time. Great rest of your day. Bye. Bye.